Hello everybody, Degnut47 here. Sorry for being so quiet during the intro. I know I always am, but I'd like to apologize because I feel bad. So I am sorry about that, but here I am. And yeah, okay. So another reason I am a little quiet is I had to make sure the links got posted correctly. So sorry about that, everyone. But luckily, I think they did. So yeah, okay. I think we're ready. Um, hey Wolf, uh, how are you doing today? Um, whew. Okay, so I'm getting dude, I feel that. I'm so sleepy today. Um so yeah, I decided to do a different game today than what I've been playing because I felt like doing something different. I just didn't quite feel like doing what I've been doing recently. So I wanted to switch it up a little bit. Yeah, I was thinking that it's a little I wasn't expecting you to still be up, to be honest. So I appreciate you dropping by though. Um I know you're usually in bed by now. Uh whew. Anyway, getting distracted. Yeah, so I had to post all the links and stuff, so that took me a minute. Okay, let's see, we're on the starting screen. I think we can go to the Switch now. Okay, so I'm playing the Liar Princess and the Blind Prince today. This is a shorter game. I would like to try to do it in one stream, but I don't know if I'll make that. I played through this game once, so I have played it. It just was a while ago. Um, I enjoyed it. Okay. Sorry, I'm guess I'm a bit out of it right now. It's kind of not usual for me. Wait, no, that actually guess probably is usual for me. Anyway, um, just making sure everything seems to be functioning properly, and it definitely is. So we good there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wanted to stream today. I just wasn't sure what to play at first because I just didn't feel like anything I was previously doing. I want to continue those games. It just didn't seem like today was the day to play any of them. So I was trying to figure out like I don't know what do I do. So I decided on the Lion Princess and the Blind Prince because it's a shorter game. I don't know if it's short enough for me to do in one stream. I would like it to be, but I'm not gonna make any promises on that. Um, but I'll see what I can do. Uh, Yeah, we'll see how far we can get. I also wanted to do this game because it was shorter, and I figured I owed you guys a shorter-ish game so that I could actually finish one. Because I know a lot of the other games I started a lot longer, and we've barely scratched the surface on most of them. So, all right. Before we get started, I do want to apologize as well for the lateness. I wanted to stream earlier, but the day just did not allow for that. So it did not work out the way I wanted it to be honest. So let's get into this now. I don't think I have anything else I want to say, so we can get straight into the game at this point. Um, okay, so yeah, we have no data. Select bookmark to create a file. Out of all these colors, I would be more inclined towards red. Alright. Yeah, hopefully everything sounds right. It should. Alright. If it doesn't, just, let me know. This is a tiny tale of love in a faraway land. Yeah, lucky. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom surrounded by a deep, dark forest. I'm not going to force you guys to wait for the text to spread out. That's annoying enough for me. Okay, the forest was a fighting place, filled with beasts and ruled by a powerful witch. Even during the day, the forest could be as dark as the winter night. Because of this, humans rarely ventured inside. As terrible as the forest was, a beautiful singing voice would always pierce the darkness when the moon shone. The voice belonged to a large wolf. She would proudly sing toward the moon high atop a cliff every night. The wolf's singing drew in an unforeseen admirer, a human prince from the kingdom surrounded by the forest. Every night, the prince would venture into the scary forest just to hear the beautiful song. One night, when the wolf finished singing, the prince applauded. The voice's identity was hidden because of the cliff, but this only piqued the prince's curiosity. The wolf glanced at the prince. Wolves are man-eaters, after all. What stupid prey, she thought. I should eat him now that I'm finished singing. However, the prince had innocently applauded the wolf, who had never before been praised for her singing. She hesitated at first, but for some reason she soon grew fond of it and didn't feel like eating him. For several more nights, the wolf sang her song, always looking forward to the prince's applause. But, the wolf thought, if he finds out that I'm a monster, he'll get scared and he won't come listen to me sing anymore. So, every night after her song, the wolf would hear the prince's applause and retreat into the deep, dark forest. These nights continued, even as the seasons changed. On a night like any other, the wolf sang her song toward the moon. It was the same quiet evening for her. However, tonight was a special night for the prince. He entered the forest filled with determination. He wanted to see the identity of the singing voice with his own 2 eyes. The prince climbed the cliff, his heart full. The wolf didn't notice anything unusual at first, but when she was done singing, she didn't hear the applause. That always came afterwards. She pondered and wondered and glanced down below. What? Why was the prince coming so close to her? That looks very painful. Ow. He'll hate me if he sees me, the wolf panicked. No one should see what I really look like. She extended a large paw to cover the prince's eyes. I wouldn't really have assumed that if I were you, but anyway. But instead, her claws accidentally tore the prince's eyes. The wounded prince slipped from the cliff. The startled wolf thought, if a human falls from this height, and hurriedly seized the prince's arm. At the same time, the terrified prince felt the beastly presence on his arm as the one that had just scratched at his eyes, which increased his dread tenfold. The prince screamed and struggled, desperate to escape the wolf's clutches. The wolf, alarmed by his yells, accidentally let his arms slip through her grasp. The prince plummeted down the cliff, but then, thump, he landed safely on some bushes. Though he was not harmed from the fall, the wolf's claws had injured his eyes. A nearby soldier from the kingdom rushed over to the prince. The soldier had heard his screams and had come to see the commotion. The prince must have been hurt by a monster up above. The soldier quickly fired some arrows. The wolf was concerned about the prince, but after being barraged by arrows, she was forced to escape into the forest. The wounded prince began to gradually lose consciousness. The terrible memory of claws in his eyes and the beast's grip on his arms became engraved in his mind. Not a good start. Several nights later, the prince, now blind, had brought disappointment and shame to the royal family, and his parents locked him away in the castle tower. Well, that's one way to treat your child, ain't it? The wolf was concerned about the prince and overheard some soldiers in the castle say that he had been locked away. That's awful, she thought angrily, and she snuck into the tower to check on him. Now we play another wolf. We can move around. If we can jump, we haven't been taught to yet. No other button but the left stick is doing anything, so... Oh, we can attack with Y. Guess we're fighting the soldiers, who are literally just doing their job. Whether or not it's a good job is debatable, but, you know. They're just doing what they were told. Okay, we can't jump. I think it is much. I thought I could have thought we could jump. So we can jump, we can attack, we can jump and attack. And I haven't noticed, I assume we can take damage, but I haven't actually noticed us take any yet, so I don't know. The door will open if you touch it when you have the key. Well, like I had the key, so... I guess that all works out then. Oh, hey, we found the prince. That was easy. The wolf came across a cold room and saw the distressed prince sitting inside. The prince sensed someone nearby and raised his face. A large cloth was wrapped around his eyes, as if to hide something shameful and dirty. Prince, the wolf said uncertainly. That voice. The thing in the forest? The prince said. You recognize me by my voice? The wolf thought. Yeah, that's right, the wolf responded. I was attacked by a monster in the forest, the prince said, but I'm glad that you're all right. The prince smiled a bit with relief. The wolf felt her chest ache when she looked at his ragged figure. Thank you for coming, but how did you know I was here? The wolf didn't know how to respond to that question. I'm a prince from a nearby kingdom, the wolf lied, remembering that the prince couldn't see her. I said I wanted to visit the ill prince, and they let me in. Sure, that's how that worked. I didn't just, kill 3 or 4 gods. Anyway, forget that. I can't believe that you're trapped in here. But I was attacked by a vicious monster, and my face is awful. My vision is gone. I can't wander outside. I'm forbidden from showing my face in public ever again, the prince said, his head hanging sadly. I've asked the witch of the forest to heal your eyes. The prince looked dumbfounded upon hearing her idea. The witch? You mean the witch of the forest? Like the one from the storybook? Storybook? I'm not sure, but the witch can grant all wishes. She can fix you. The witch lives deep inside the forest. I could take you there. The wolf was excited at the prospect, but the prince's head continued hanging. It'd be hard to take me deep inside the forest. And the monster that rendered me blind, I could still feel his claws on me. The prince couldn't continue, his shoulders trembling. The wolf dropped her gaze after hearing his words. As she looked at her paws, all she saw were sharp claws that were made for hurting others. I want to take the prince from here, the wolf thought, but I can't hold his hand with these monstrous claws. Determined, she clasped her paws quietly and stepped closer to the prince. I'll take you to the forest to see the witch. The prince slowly raised his head to the wolf's voice. But just wait here a bit. I'll be back shortly. Then she fled the castle tower and ran into the forest. She ran all night through the forest. The sun was rising just as she arrived at the witch's house. The witch of the forest turned her gaze to the sudden visitor. Oh, what a rare customer, a man-eating wolf, coming all the way here. What's this about? I wish to become a human. There's someone I want you to see. The witch let out a hearty laugh. Sly wolves rarely said such things. A man-eating wolf become a human. How amusing, but why on earth? Never mind, no need to divulge the details. I believe I already know why. The wolf growled at the witch's mockery. The witch parted the wolf's nose, the latter looking ready to bite at any time. But of course, I shall grant your wish. But you know what I need, yes? Strange glowing spheres appeared out of nowhere. The witch pulled one to her and sighed, admiring it. Beautiful. Each one differs from the others. All unique gems. The sphere's vivid glow pulsed in the witch's palm. The witch was a collector with a rather crude temperament. In return for granting wishes, she took the requester's most cherished possession and turned them into crystals. The most beautiful hearts, the ones willing to lose what's important to them in order to get what they want. So, what will your heart reveal to me? The witch peered into the wolf's eyes, as if to discern a suitable payment. Yes. How about your singing voice as compensation? My singing voice? The wolf knew that the witch had a wicked streak, and she knew she had sacrificed the most important thing to her. Still, her heart trembled, doubtful. Her beautiful singing voice that the prince praised, or the chance to hold his hand. Okay, I'll give my singing voice in exchange. The mouth of the witch's mask curled up, as if giving an evil grin. Excellent. Payment accepted. I didn't expect to get this from one so prideful, but I suppose life is full of surprises. Well, I'm in a good mood, so I'll give you a little something extra. The witch's eyes twinkled dubiously. I'll give you whatever form you desire. What do you want? The wolf remembered what she had told the prince. I want to look like a princess. The witch chuckled softly at the wolf's choice. My, what a lovely idea. But you're sure of that? You and your human friend will be devoured by monsters before you even get here. The wolf was unnerved and hung her head, ashamed that the witch had seen how futile her plan was. Didn't think about that, did you? Even clever wolves can be dull sometimes. I'll modify the spell so you can return to wolf form at any time. Magical light appeared as she began the ritual. The magical light wrapped around the wolf's body. A part of the light gathered near the witch. I received your singing voice as the toll, the witch said with an eerie smile. The light around the wolf suddenly shone bright, and then faded. But I'm still a wolf, the wolf looked sad and disappointed. It's a complex spell, the witch said. Give your body one night and to get used to it. Her task complete, the wolf departed the house. However, the witch stopped her in her tracks. I almost forgot. Beware of the moonlight, yes. If you fall under it, you will immediately turn back into a wolf. Okay. Thank you. Soon, I'll be human and hold the prince's hand. I'm so excited. Full of hope, the wolf eagerly anticipated returning to the castle tower, where the prince was waiting. Despite being told that she needed to wait a little bit. After leaving the witch's house, the wolf made the journey back to the castle tower. She recalled the witch's words about turning into a princess. It had already been one night. The prince was in sight. The wolf focused on transforming into the princess. Transform using X. Alright. Is this me? We got another achievement. We got first encounter earlier. Okay, so she can jump as well, but she cannot attack because she is a human. We can transform back and forth. Nice. The princess called out to the prince. Prince? Princess, you came back. Thank you, but... Don't worry, I worked hard to be able to be able to let you out, the princess said brightly, trying to ease the prince. Alright, she thought, I have to get him out of the cell. I can destroy the bars as a wolf, but the prince needs to get away from them first. Could you step back a little? Oh, okay. Despite the prince's confusion at her instructions, he stepped back from the bars. Let's attack the cage, destroy it. Because I'm sure he won't hear the fact that I'm attacking the bars. As the princess gets closer to the prince, take the prince's hand by using Y. Take my hand. The princess timidly grasped the prince's tiny, warm hand. Though he was scared, he weakly grasped hers back. I gave up my singing voice to be human, she thought, feeling joyful, but I'm glad I did. Let's go to the Witch of the Forest. Make sure you stay close to me, okay? As you walk hand in hand with the prince will follow. Let's pull his hand and escort him from the castle. Do I have to hold the... Looks like I have to hold the button down. Okay. I can't make him jump with me. Okay. So we can just drag this guy around with us whenever we're nearby as the princess. Got it. They entered the deadly forest to travel to the witch's house and heal the prince. And so the journey finally began. Alright, I believe that's the end of the tutorial, probably? Maybe? I'm not sure. Look, I've played it once before, but that was a bit ago, so I don't remember everything. Alright, let me just see here. Okay. Let's see, I think I have to grab his hand again, right? Yep, because I let go of the button. Alright, so we run down here. Let's see. Oh no, an enemy. Can't really deal with that as a princess, but if we transform into the wolf... Feel kind of bad killing that thing. It was, didn't look like it was that evil, but seems like it's probably dangerous to let anything touch us as humans, since we're not supposed to be in the woods. Alright, I mean, the witch herself said that it would be impossibly futile to get him over here. Well, she didn't say it would be futile, but she showed off the futile plan we had. Come on. Take my hand, Prince. Looks like something down here. Not sure what we collected there, but we collected something. I don't really remember what that was, honestly. Maybe something in the, pause menu? We have memories, flowers, okay. And the album collection is, oh, that's, we collected that and we can unlock these things as we collect them. Okay. We also have trophies we can unlock. Which, for some reason, the first trophies are on the bottom right. That's a bit confusing, but okay. Okay, leave the prince here. Climb up here myself. I seem to be able to jump a little higher if I'm in wolf form, I think. Test that. Yeah, you definitely do. Okay. But you're also bigger, so you probably can't fit through smaller sections. Ups and downs to both forms, basically. Take out all of this. Fledgling Hunter. Nice. Got an award for, I assume, taking out a lot of enemies. Looks like we have signs to follow. Well, that makes sense. Follow the signs, get to the witch's place. At the moment, it's doing very basic stuff, but this game is a puzzle platformer game, so I'm sure we'll get into the puzzles almost in almost no time. Oh, we can use the level by pressing A. Cool. Alright, let's take these guys out real quick. Oh, there's a lot of them up here. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can't get him up here. So that's gonna raise and lower that, huh? Or is it just raising it? Yeah, it is raising and lowering, okay. We want him on it. And then we'll stand on this to get it all the way up. We can reach that by turning into a wolf and jumping up to it. Aha! I'm onto your puzzles already. It's a floor that's likely to collapse at any moment. If more than 3 people stand on it, it will collapse. The wolf weighs the same as 2 people. So the wolf is heavier than a regular person. I guess that makes sense. Alright. We need 2 buttons to be pressed here. It's going up and down now that we pressed them? Okay. Okay. So in this one, it looks like it's going to want us... Okay, we need the key for this. Okay, looks like we need to be human here. It's a chest. It's a box that appears to be breakable. Let's try attacking it as a wolf. I suppose the wolf hasn't heard of opening boxes instead of, destroying them. I mean, I guess it is technically one way to open them. Yeah, so I figured we can't go through. Oh. Ow. Okay, so yeah, we are one-shotted as a human. Okay. Important things to know. We'll drop off the prince here. There's a key in here. We could easily just go back, but I'm curious as to what's up there. Because we only need the key, but there's probably something good up here. It looks like maybe the wolf doesn't take damage? I can't quite tell. I don't think the wolf can take damage. It seems like only in the human form do we take damage. And by take damage, I mean die immediately. So, it's not exactly like we're taking damage there, per se. That should have unlocked, what, that's the collection section? So we have the wolf design and the princess design. Okay. I'll see how many we get at the end, and maybe we can look over them or something if we have time. I've never been the guy who always wants to like look at all the concept art of things, but I do think it's cool to check it out sometimes. Kind of depends on what, kind of depends on like the game and stuff. Alright, I think every time we get to the sign it's going to be a new transition sequence. No, grab his hand. Uh-oh. They talked to each other during the journey. She mentioned that she enjoyed running around, and he confided that he liked reading. I love books about flowers, the prince said. I can't leave the castle that often, so I thought it'd be nice to finally see flowers in the outside world. While they were talking, there was a rustling sound. A small monster appeared from the bushes and leapt at the prince. The prince's head barely escaped being bitten by the monster. The princess quickly transformed into the wolf and brushed the monster away. Everything happened so fast, and for the prince, he could not see what was going on. He crouched down on the spot, shaking in fear. He couldn't help it. He'd recently had a scary experience in the forest. The wolf panicked. I've got to do something. But she had no idea what to do for the frightened prince. She desperately glanced around. A beautiful flower field caught her eye. She looked at it and remembered what the prince had said. Of course, I can give him flowers. Okay, I don't think I can grab his hand right now. Seems like I have to grab the flower. It's supposed to flower in the princess form and press A to grab it. Okay. Then once we have the flower, we can take it to the prince. Alright, I see how this works. Give him the flower with A. Here you go, bud. Have a flower. Prince, this is for you. The princess handed a flower to the prince. A flower? It smells so nice. Yeah, you said you love books about flowers. The prince smiled happily at the princess's words. Thank you. I wonder what kind of flower it is. I can't see it, though, but I'm more excited to see it once my eyes are healed. She was relieved to see him happier. I want to thank you. I know. Do you read a lot of books? Want to hear a story I read one time? The princess didn't expect the prince to be so happy. She felt like she was already becoming closer to him. I'll pick more flowers when I see another flower field, the princess thought, smiling. And that is the, collection? Hey, no problem, Wolf. Good night. I hope you have a good night's rest, and I'll chat with you later. And yeah, the game is very interesting. I had a fun time with it the first time I played through. Alright, let's see. Sunflower. The Witch's Tale 1. Oh yeah, the flowers give the tale of the story of the witch, I see. Okay, and we can replay the memories we've seen. Okay. Let's see. Witch's Tale 1. Once upon a time, so very long ago in a faraway land, there was a witch who ruled a kingdom surrounded by a forest. The witch performed powerful magic to grant people's wishes, and the people adored her as a god. However, granting those wishes came at the cost of the requester's life. Still, people sought after the witch's magical power for miracles, and the number of people who sought this power never decreased. Alright. Nope. Not doing that one. Guess I have to go through as the princess first. Oh. Okay, there we go. Got that out of the way. Now we can grab the prince and take him through with us. Seems like there might be something to the left here, since we can go this direction. Ah, another one of these. I don't plan on getting all these petals. I'm just going to grab the ones I find. I would like to grab all the flowers, but I don't know if I will be able to find all of them or not. So, if I can't find all of them, that's fine. Maybe I'll do a separate stream sometime where I try to get all the flowers. Did I just kill us? I just killed us. Fall damage is in the game. Got it. Gravity, my old foe. Okay. Alright, let's get moving. Can I make it? I cannot. Can we wait for it? Yes, we can. Got a quick drink, and now let's get on. I want to go to the left. Leave the prince here while I go. No reason to bring him along. Oh, it counts as already taken. Okay, interesting. We had to re-grab the key, so I wasn't really sure. That. Yeah, okay. Well, at least we know that the leaf thing is already taken, so we good. So I have to grab it again. Just have to go through this one more time. That went very well. He said, not meaning it at all. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. Take this thing out. Wait until the lift has gone back up. Even on a collapsing floor, it's okay if you ride on the turtle's back. Okay, so the turtle is not going to be making this too heavy. Got it. There's something above us. I want to get the prince to safety first. Wonder how you get to that. It's two people would make it. Oh, well, that's great. I really needed to do that whole thing over again. Yes, I'm glad it saved before that. Oh, goodness. I needed that new safe spot. I really did. I don't think there was any way up over to the left. It must be further to the right. Oh, I'm just not thinking clearly enough on how to do this. But I can't seem to jump high enough. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Apparently I have to yawn. Okay, let's get over here. Looks like there might be a platform up there. Maybe we can get up to it. Yeah, okay. It's looking like we can. Need to find a way to get the prince up now. I think we want to pull this lever. Then we can go over this direction and grab this one, and if we jump, is that... Yeah, we made it. Okay, good. Alright, very good, very good. I'm too big for that, so we shrink back down. I gotta be careful jumping in place while I wait for things, because apparently that can just get me, well, no longer living. Okay, got another set. Ow. I guess I should be more careful about that. I feel like that would probably come and, not really be good for me in the future. I'll probably get them killed doing that. Uh-oh. I think I almost did just there. I really gotta be more careful about how I do things. I'm just used to games where you can jump around a lot. Leave the prince alone. You hear me? Okay. Should be safe now. On to the next section. It's a good time for another drink. Alright. The footing might break with two people on it. Hold the prince's hand and ask him to walk with left and right. So you can... Okay, so we've unlocked the ability to tell the prince to walk. I was wondering when we got that. Basically tell him to go somewhere and he'll walk for us. And then we can walk across. Okay, so there are some that are breakable for just one person. Got it. Let's go all the way up. I assume we can make that jump. Alright, looks like that's gonna be tricky. Okay. Jump on this guy. I just hit... I hit ZL to center the camera behind me. There is no camera. Ooh, I've been playing too much Skyward Sword recently, I guess. I don't know. Okay. It's okay, Prince. It's just a short tumble. It would help if I aimed the right way while I was attacking. Okay, let's grab Prince. Ooh, autosave, good. I always like having a new autosave. Alright, get over there, please. Then I'll join you in a minute. Alright, I'll help you up in a moment. There's something up here I want to deal with really quickly. Alright, not too shabby. We'll grab the prince and we'll keep heading onwards. We need the prince to step on that button, and I believe we need to step on the button up here. Uh-oh. That was dangerous. I will admit that that might have been too big of a fall. Okay, I need to check out what's up here, because there's almost assuredly something up here. A mild secret area, I see. Okay. Still haven't seen any other flowers. Hopefully I haven't missed any. Come on, Prince. Let's break through the floor and see where this place leads us. Okay. I need to take the prince over to that direction. Okay, we got this. I can do this. That shouldn't be too bad. This should not be at all bad. Jump. What if we can get crushed? I'm not going to check it out or try to find out, but it is a question I have. Okay, there's something up to the left, but it seems like we have to be a wolf to get to it, so let's take care of that right now. A flower. Speak of it, and there it appears. Oh, right. This is that's a spawner, I believe. That thing right there will be spawning them. Here's a flower. The album. Honey flowers. A Witch's Tale 2. One time, a desperate mother came to the witch. Please cure my daughter's fatal, incurable disease. I will give my life in return. The witch granted the mother's wish, but the witch did not immediately take her life and allowed her to return home. The mother embraced her daughter, who was cured from her illness, and shed many tears. Oh, if I could continue living with my daughter, how happy I would be. Then, the witch took the mother's life. Okay. What a nice... How nice. Doesn't really help with me being down here, seeing as how I'm the only one who can do anything. Oh no. Well, that didn't go well. Okay. Guess we'll have to try that again. Come on, Prince. I need you to go down there and land on that button. Thanks, bud. Alright. Oh, wow, okay. Not bad. They walked for what seemed like an eternity and didn't notice how dark it had gotten. Both of them were exhausted from the dangers of the forest. Just as their bellies began to rumble, they found a place they could take a rest. Let's stop here for a bit, said the princess, and she started preparing dinner. Ta-da! The princess took out some meat, her favorite food. Go on, take a bite. She then offered the bloody meat to the prince. I'm sure the prince will like it too, the princess thought, smiling. Thank you, the prince said, and put the meat to his mouth, and tilted his head in confusion. This day thought, it's fresh rabbit meat. It's yummy, isn't it? The princess said proudly, but... Wait, this is raw meat? The prince coughed and promptly spat it back at the princess, who thought he would enjoy it. Looked at him with a blank expression on her face. Sorry, we don't eat raw meat in the castle. The princess felt bad for the prince. Oh, really? So how do you eat meat? Well, first we cook it over the fire. We get sick if it's eaten raw. The princess froze the word fire. Oh, you use that. She was afraid of it and became tense just from thinking about it. I see. I'll go find some fruit instead. And with that, the princess managed to avoid further discussion of fire with the prince. Yeah, you can eat things kind of differently because you are a wolf. A new enemy has appeared, I see. Come on, buddy. Through the sticky webs. So long as we don't run into any spiders, I'm fine with it. Alright. we jump through this, it's actually a lot better because we go a little faster that way. I gotta remember that. Oh, these platforms are weight-based. Okay. Okay, I'm learning. Let's see here. If we want to get up there, we're going to need to have difference in weight. Could weigh this one down using the wolf and the prince. There we go. We need to weigh this down a little. We can turn to the princess. And head on downwards. Okay. I think that went pretty well, all things considered. Oh, I bet this mushroom's gonna give us an extra jump. Yep. Nice. So I just, those mushrooms gave me a bit of a, sad memory, so, sorry. Got a bit distracted for a second there. Okay, back to it. I think that's a 2 bridge. But I want to check out over here anyway. Okay, just some petals. I'll take them. I'm really most interested in the plants. And the flowers as the, they give, like, the backstory. So we have a rock here. I'm willing to bet we have to be the wolf to do something with it. Unless we can push it as the princess. Let's see. Yep, okay, that'll work. I guess we can attack it. Carrying it would make too much sense, I guess. She really does looking at looking at violence as the first option. Should have gotten the prince on this thing first. Whoops. I think I can get this off, though. Yeah, there we go. Then we can get the prince onto this. And then I have to weigh this down. No, that didn't work. Okay. Best guess to me seems like we should do it this way. Stay on that block. Can't make that jump, but I can get up here and then turn into princess before it gets too heavy. And we can get the prince off. Okay. Even if you fall from a high place, it'll be okay if you land on mushrooms. Kinda gathered that earlier, but that does make sense. I suppose. From a gameplay standpoint, it makes sense. Not sure if it makes sense from a realistic standpoint. I'm not actually sure of how that would work in real life, to be honest. Sometimes it's best to just let things go. Aha, I see a petal down there. No, I want this one. Okay. I'll be right back for you. For you, Prince. I gotta deal with this. We have an enemy spawner here of this enemy. Which I don't know its name, but I think the enemies do all have names. I just don't know them off the top of my head. Alright, let's get ourselves back up here. I think the best idea is to just drop down here. Luckily, he landed on the edge of the mushrooms, or that would have been bad. Okay. We can do a quick check to make sure everything is functioning properly. Okay, looks like it is. Alright. Okay, got a stretch in. Let's grab the prince's hand and... The flower that expels seeds after a strong impact. Let's attack it in wolf form. Huh. So it's a way we can hit enemies from a distance. At the current moment, I don't know if that would be needed, but if we ever get separated from the prince, I suppose it could be useful. Or if we ever need to take an enemy that is just a little too far away from us. Ow. Must be weird being a human out of nowhere for her. Although I will say it's probably a little bit better for her since she's a wolf that's always stood on 2 legs. So we've seen anyway. Ah, I see. So this is going to come in handy because we can hit the blocks. I see. We need to walk on to this... Oh, no, I walked onto the platform. Well, goody two-shoes. Luckily, I think it did just save, so we should be fine. Sorry if I'm not as energetic as usual. I don't know what's going on right now. I guess I'm just more tired than I usually am. I am, again, this is a lot later than I usually stream. Oh, come on. Okay, let's do this thing. I think we have to jump onto him because he doesn't come all the way over here. I missed. I mean, I got the prince on there, but I did not get on there myself. Alright, let's try that again. This time with feeling. I don't know if there's an achievement for never dying in this game, but if there is, I definitely didn't get it. I know there's quite a few games that have that beat the game without dying once achievement. I don't think I've ever actually gotten it, though. Being honest. Something felt off. But I guess there's nothing. I don't know, something just felt off for a minute there about this. Okay, let's keep moving. Yeah, I can't jump that high, so that means I can't get that high with the prince. We're gonna have to turn into the wolf and take care of business that way. Using it's a timing game, or you could just rapidly attack it like I am. There we go. Nice and easy. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing else around. Doesn't look like it. Uh-oh. I need to get out of here. Alright. That was close. It worked out, but that was close. We need to grab the prince, but before we do, I want to kind of look ahead a little bit, see what we're looking at. Anything I need to fight. Ooh, there's a flower. Good, I want to grab that for him. And let's see, what else do we... Oh, whoops. Sorry, I just realized that when I went to check things, I never brought my chat back up. Sorry about that. Okay. Hopefully the prince is alright back there all alone. I haven't seen the way to open up the, that flower yet. Must be either further to the right, or maybe it's to the left. Gotta land on the mushroom. No, Prince! When he fell, he bounced on the mushrooms. Alright, well, let's try this again. This really isn't too far back, I guess. I just don't like having to do this part. This part was a bit annoying. Mostly due to the fact that I guess I'm not patient enough for it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna let the prince come up, and while that goes on, I want to see if I can find a way to get that flower. Okay, so there's a box over there. Some mushrooms up there. Aha, this can go up. I'm not going to be able to raise this by myself. I'll need the prince standing on it, and if he's standing on it, I might be able to get to that flower. Okay. I do not want to land on the ground after jumping off a mushroom. As the princess. If I was in wolf form, it'd be fine. Okay, let's go grab the prince, and we'll get back to moving. We have to get him through this this part, which is a bit dangerous. But so long as we can make it through without too many issues, we should be fine. Just gonna have to take you out, buddy. Doesn't really do much when the spawn is goodbye. No, Prince, take my hand. We are supposed to be working together here, Prince. Okay. Guess I'll have to do the same gimmick. If you can tell, because the prince is very trusting. Okay, I was worried about that. Alright. I gotta find a different way to get him through that section then. Seems like that's gonna be the trickier part. Cause I can't kill the thing and then have him walk by. Like, I tried that and that just doesn't work. Do I even need the pellets? Yes, because these are small blocks. Small blocks aren't affected by the wolf slamming her claws into it. That would be ridiculous. Wow, I am doing wonderfully at this. I need the prince's help. Oh, no. No, I'm pretty sure that will lead to my demise. I didn't mean to leave the prince. Buddy. Alright. Get up and run, get up and run. Run! That worked better than I anticipated to. Uh-oh. Supposed to be holding my hand, Prince. Come on. Be right back. it's a safe spot to land on. Let's go. And we got the save. Okay. And it appears the prince has to be around for the, that autosave to work, or at least in this circumstance. Alrighty. Now, I need you... Nope, that's too far. Hopefully that's far enough. It was! That does not take me high enough, though. Alright, there's a flower to the left, and I want to grab it, so... Until I can figure out how to do that, we're gonna be here. Aha. Boom, did it. Okay, I'll take that. Let's go grab the flower for the prince. Then we can see some more backstory. Which is always quite fun, in my opinion. If it's good, anyway. Maybe always is a bit a bit too high, but it can be quite fun. This is a predicament. I can't jump high enough. Oh no! I killed myself. That was an accident, but also it was probably the better option, honestly. I didn't mean to... I did not mean to make the princess fall to her doom, but it happened anyway, and honestly, it works out. I need to, get the prince off of the button once I've gotten everything set up, because I can't, I need to be able to walk over to him. There we go. Accidentally jumping too far and not making me have to go back by save was not what I was anticipating. Oh, come on, man. There we go. I need you to move, Prince, and I shall return. At some point. When this point will be, I have no idea, but I shall return eventually. Here's another flower, my friend. And a lot of water to drink for myself. A Witch's Tale 3. Later, a worried man approached the witch. My entire village suffers from a drought. Please make it rain. I'll give my life. The witch granted his wish, and he returned to the village where it began to rain. He shouted with glee as a village girl ran up to him. The girl, his childhood friend and betrothed, shared in the joy of the rain. Finally, the wedding can be held, the villagers exclaimed, but no one knew it rained in exchange for the man's life. Huh. Lots of people out there giving their lives to make things happen for the witch to make things happen, huh? Interesting. Darkness fell. The witch's house was still relatively far away. They began searching for a place to spend the night. After wandering for a bit, they found an unstable cabin that was covered from top to bottom with mushrooms. It's pretty rickety. Maybe we could stay for just one night, the princess said anxiously. They firmly held hands and entered the cabin. The inside of the cabin was even darker than the forest. Only a few blurred shadows were visible. The princess squinted her eyes to see what they were. Whoa, so many corpses. The princess realized that the shadows were dead goats, lying all over the floor. What corpses? The princess was stunned. Perfect time, I was hungry anyway. Let's eat them for dinner tonight. What? The prince, believing that the corpses were human, was taken aback by the princess's outrageous suggestion. The princess left the prince to his own confusion and decided to sample one of the goats. Just as the wolf's large fangs were about to sink into the goat's stomach, it let out a weak cry. Uh-oh. The prince heard the groan and called out to her, "Princess, that human's still alive." The wolf clicked her tongue reluctantly, and reluctantly stopped eating the goat. Nature's law to eat weak prey. Nature's law was to eat weak prey, after all. She stared at the prince, disappointed. So, he thinks they're human beings, she thought. Guess I can't do anything about that. I mean, you could tell him. The prince called out to the goats and listened to their story. "Princess, these people are starving and can't move. Maybe we could help them?" The wolf wanted to be closer to the prince, so she grudgingly agreed. They set out to find some food for the goats. All you want to do is get the prince's eyes back, and then you end up having to give get goats food. Well, there you go. You never know what's gonna happen. Alright, some boxes. We can break these open and fly with them, apparently. If we break these boxes, there's not going to be a way for us to continue onwards. Maybe I shouldn't have broken the last ones, but I did, so... Ah, I see. We can't reach this as the two of them. Maybe it's something that only the princess can do? But usually we have to take the prince everywhere we go. Wait, I know what we were supposed to do now. Okay, hold up. We need to go back. I need to restart. Maybe I should just retry? Yeah, we could just retry. Okay. Alrighty. I think... Yeah, that's what I think the plan is. Whoops. Well, that's not exactly what I needed to do. But that should theoretically work. Come on, Prince. And also, out of curiosity, I did just go and check to see the length, and I've realized now that while the game is shorter than the other games I've picked, it is actually not necessarily as short as I recalled it being. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this in one stream, to be honest with you. Which is unfortunate, as that was my intention, but... I guess it's not a bad thing to have another game that I can, stream a few times. Okay, so we need that block to be on 1. We need to be on 1, and the prince needs to be on 1. Okay. Is it going up and down now? I think it might be going up and down now. Yeah, it's going up and down now. Okay. Just leap up here. I'll take this thing out as the wolf. Oh, there's a pedal over there. I should grab that. Alright. Don't worry, Prince. We can move on now. Okay. Oh, nope. Still need to be wolf. Let's take this thing out. Back into the human form, and we'll... Oh, whoops. Come on. Grab this. Now we can pull the prince along again. It looks like we have to jump on this one. We should be able to reach those mushrooms. Yep. Okay. Don't know why you didn't jump with me, Prince. Come on, man. Alright. So there's a pedal down there for us to grab. Hopefully the prince is safe where he is. I didn't see any other enemies around. Alright, let's go. Okay, another save. I can take that. Take his thing out. Leave the prince here. It's a relatively safe position. Okay. We get up here. It looks like we have to have this guy spit seeds over the wall. This is probably a good way of teaching you that you can do that, and thus like giving you a hint to go back and try to find the flower that I got earlier. If you didn't already. Nope, grab his hand. Hold up a second. Friend? No! Okay, guess I'm going back around. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, fall back down, grab the prince, jump, etc., etc. Anything over to the right? Not that I can see. No! I did just get the autosave though, so I'll take it. Kind of hard to tell if we're supposed, which direction we're supposed to go here. Okay, I see. We need to let the prince go this way so we can go around. Technically, we're supposed to go both directions. I get it. Prince takes that path, we take the other one. I'm figuring it out, slowly but surely. Okay, apparently I have to yawn again. Uh-oh, not you. At least he wasn't able to quite reach us. Okay, we have another arrow, so we're on to the next section. Grab the prince and move on. Take that brief moment to get another drink. They returned to the cabin with a lot of meat and gave it to the goats. I got a lot, the princess said proudly. Help yourself. The prince quickly intervened. Princess, wait, we haven't cooked the meat yet. Goats are monsters, so they love raw meat, but the prince still thought they were humans. If I mention how monsters eat raw meat, the princess thought, he'll know I'm a monster. She decided to play along with his story. Okay, we'd better cook the meat then, but I've never made a fire, so please teach me how to do it. She managed to avoid a potentially awkward situation. The princess tried to follow the prince's instructions to light the fire, but... no, I'm scared. The princess was still deathly afraid of fire. She began to cry and asked the prince for help. The prince wasn't confident that he could make a fire because of his blindness, but he was happy that she asked him for help, so he agreed. Okay, I'll give it a shot. The prince summoned a little courage for the princess. Take the prince next to the lantern. Let's make a request to hold with up and down. So we can now ask him to hold things. Very nice, very nice. If you place the lantern near a spot where the fire has gone out, you can light that spot on fire again. So we can be like, drop it here. I wonder where I have to drop it to make it catch on fire. I suppose there. The meat turned out perfectly. The goats were utterly delighted and immediately ate all of it. Cooked meat is amazing, Ma. Thanks. You helped us, Ma. We almost starved to death, Ma, one of the goats said, thanking the two. I'm glad. Can we stay here tonight? The prince asked. Of course, Ma. It's a little dirty and overrun by mushrooms, though, Ma. The goats took them into their home. The long day finally came to a close. The prince was exhausted and dozed off, but the nocturnal wolf could not sleep. The restless wolf wandered outside the cabin and found one of the goats chasing a rabbit. The rabbit ran swiftly and nimbly, and the goat was unable to catch it. Oh, hi, Wolf. Hunting's hard, Ma. But you got so much meat in the blink of an eye. You're pretty good, Ma. The goat said, innocently praising the wolf's hunting skills. The wolf shrugged off the compliment. She was worried the prince would overhear the goat calling her a wolf, when she tried to cut the conversation short. Oh, that human. Is he emergency rations, Ma? The goat asked frankly, which startled the wolf. Not a bad idea. Maybe we should start doing that so he won't starve again, Ma. But if I were you, I'd get a fatter human. He's so skinny, he'd be a midnight snack, Ma. Normally, the wolf would engage in this banter, as eating humans was common amongst monsters, but now she was traveling with the prince. She became alarmed at the goat's words. No, the prince isn't like that, the wolf inadvertently denied. The goat didn't let her blunder go uninnocent. Could it be you want to get along with humans, Ma? The wolf knew the goat knew the truth, but she refused to admit it and kept quiet. You know it's impossible for monsters and humans to get along. It sounded as if she couldn't be friends with the prince. The wolf opened her mouth to speak, but no words came out. You hear of it too, don't you, Ma? Monsters gobbling up humans, humans killing monsters, Ma. The wolf hung her head as the goat continued. No good will come from this, Ma, but you did save us, so if it's something you really want, I'll support you. Good luck, Ma. The goat returned to the cabin. I don't know why you keep saying Ma. The wolf curled up and tried to sleep as the goat's words replayed endlessly in her mind. She felt uneasy. Up until then, she'd been happy to hold the prince's hand as a princess, believing there was nothing to fear. But her true form was a monster that the prince hated, and he still didn't know that she was the one who blinded him. If he ever found out... It'll be okay, the wolf told herself. If I can just keep this up a bit longer... She didn't sleep that night. The next morning, the princess and the prince left the cabin. The goat thanked them again and prayed for their safe travels. Good luck, Ma. Don't eat him by accident, said the goat. The wolf had talked to the night before. The prince didn't understand, but she did. I won't eat him, the princess thought, needing to calm her anxious heart. She pulled the prince's hand and set off again. Eat up, goats. Interesting. So we can check out. And it tells us if there's flowers and how many petals we got. Oh, I missed a petal in the hanging moss cotton. Interesting. Very interesting. I actually didn't think to check this. That's kind of dumb in hindsight. Well, at least we now know I can check these to see if there's a flower or not, which will be very useful, to be honest with you. Alright, let's do this thing. So it seems that the prince can hold the stone. Let's ask him to hold. Okay. Hold the stone, prince. You can carry a stone, but I can't. Kind of weird, but okay. And we can have him place it, and it will hold things down. Nice, okay. So now he has a new mechanic himself. He can hold things, and he can walk. I'll have him pick this up. I'm sure we'll need it. I don't know for what, but I have a feeling we'll need it for sure. Stand there for a second, Prince. I'll be right back. There's something to the right over here, and I'm curious as to what it is. There's a flower over there. Yeah, I knew there would be a flower here. The question is now, how do I get to it? I'm going to go out on a limb and assume it's not this, but I'm going to check it anyway. Okay, so two things did happen there that are pretty good. Number one, you know, we did find out that there was something down there, and number two, we figured out we needed the block for it, and okay, yeah, then I did technically die there, so we you know, that part wasn't so good, but you know, there's ups and downs, really. Let's have him place this. Maybe it slides. Yeah, it slides. Okay. Actually, still need to be the princess. And we need the prince to come over here to grab this other block. Got it. Okay, well, at least we got the flower out of the way early. I don't have to worry about missing it anymore. Which is my constant fear. A Witch's Tale 4. When the witch granted someone's wish, she took their life. Listen to witches, take lives, and so on. However, the witch grew weary of repeating the same thing every day. She tired of even humans who blindly accepted their deprived lives. But the cruel and fickle witch found a way to erase her boredom, to see wishes come true and take away the lives of those who desired to live longer. Thus, the witch began to delay the payment of the requested life. Gee, what a nice person. Yeah, pick this up, would you? Thank you. We need this block for the other button over here. At least my memory wasn't wrong in telling me there was something down there, because my memory is why I thought to check down there, because I could have sworn there was something. And there was. So, there you go. Can have you put this down here, please? I wasn't even trying to time that right, but I did. I'll take it. Okay. Anything else we grab now is going to be going to be the petals, but I'll keep an eye out for them anyway. I'm going to take the prince over there so that he's on the other side already. We can grab that and head on back. Okay, I didn't even need to turn wolf. I wasn't sure if I need to or not. Wolf has an easier time maneuvering things, so I keep changing over to it just in case. Let's see, we can fall down here. We already got the flower, so I don't need to worry about missing it. Got an autosave. Okay, good. And fall. Okay, grab his hand and let's get moving. Get the prince to go over there because I'm pretty sure we can make that jump ourselves. Since he cannot make that jump himself, it makes sense to have him go first. Nothing down there, so let's... Uh-oh, Prince! Yeah, I kind of figured he'd die from that height. Somehow I figured he would not survive from that height of falling. Right, I need to go left first. Ah, bump! Okay. Here we go. I got this. Alright, this was a lot easier when the wolf did it by herself, wasn't it? Because, like, she got there very quickly. But hey, we're doing this to help the prince that we blinded. Not on purpose, though. That is an important thing to note. Alright, dragging the prince on inside here. Right, we need the prince to stand on that button because I'm assuming that button will have the same... Oh, it raises this one. Okay, and then that's how we can... Okay. Have him grab this. I really didn't mean to keep him on that. Come on, man. If you put the block down here, maybe? There we go. That's what we needed, was the block on this button. Alright, onwards and upwards. Stand on this, fall on down. And take the lead. Let me see if I'm right about that being a stage. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So that's a stage change. So what? That's for a 12, 13 left. And, okay, so that would be 4, 8, 12, 16, 22. 22 in total. Okay. Not bad. A wormhole? Okay. I somehow feel like this is going to be interesting. I feel like this might get annoying fast, but we'll find out. There's only petals in this one, no flower, so I can at least go with that. It's fine. It's fine. It was on the foreground. Oh, I can't. Huh. Cannot do anything to that. Interesting. If we look at it, it becomes a platform. And it clearly does not understand that the prince is blind. Okay, let's keep moving. Well, I tried. I don't know if I actually counted me collecting that or not. I have to get back over to it and find out. Let us see. It did not. Goody. Just, come on, man. There we go. Okay, now we're making progress. I don't think I can make that jump. I'm going to try. Wow, we did. Okay, nice. Guess I should be a bit more optimistic about our chances. Ooh, another autosave. Very nice, very nice. Enemies on all sides. Not a great thing, but, you know, what you gonna do? Try to keep the prince from dying again is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Let's get the prince onto this platform. Then we can flip the switch and go into another wormhole. Okay, there's 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 1. Unless you cross them, the road will not open. There's a mysterious row of crystals. Let's have the princess approach it and touch A. Okay. It changes the number. One and two, two and okay. 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 1. Unless you cross them, the road will not open. Two, 6, 3. Okay. For those of you who did not pick up on what I was doing there, which I'm pretty sure is most of you figured it out, it's we multiplied the numbers. So 1 and 2 is 2, 2 and 3 is 6, and 3 and 1 is 3. So I just multiplied the numbers and tested that out. It was either multiplying or adding. I figured cross is kind of what they do for multiplication sometimes. So, but it's kind of a plus 2. So like I wasn't really sure which one it was supposed to be. All right. Let's keep on going. Yep. Come on. Take my hand, man. Oh, we're taking a seat. Okay. At dusk, they found a lake in the middle of the forest. The scarlet sunset's reflection danced brilliantly on the lake's surface. The area appeared safe, so they decided to stay there for the night. After dinner, they spent some more time talking. Prince, you read a lot of books, don't you? Yeah, the books with games you can play with others. Oh, really? What's that like? The princess asked, curious. She was used to playing alone. The prince was delighted that she was interested, so he happily explained one of the game's rules. So there's a winner and a loser. Okay, let's play, the princess said eagerly. Oh, and Let's make it so that the loser has to grant the winner's wish. Alright, I'm not gonna lose, said the princess haughtily, feeling like she'd already won. I lost. The princess clenched her teeth, blinking back tears. You know a lot of words that I don't. I read a lot of books, the prince said, sheepishly grinning. Since I won, can I tell you my wish? Oh, yeah. The princess was still upset at losing, but she regained her composure and waited for the prince to speak. Princess, I want to hear you sing, the prince said shyly. What? Sing? Her singing voice, which the prince had come to hear every night, had been given to the witch in exchange for turning into a princess. She hadn't sung once since they'd started traveling together. It was hard to imagine what her singing voice was like now. I love your singing voice. The princess thought long and hard. If I don't sing, will he no longer trust me? She felt pressured. Okay, I'll do it. The princess nervously cleared her throat, opened her mouth, and started singing. But her voice was nothing like her old one. In fact, it was horrible. The prince looked blank. She sounded completely different from what he remembered. The princess started coughing, embarrassed. Sorry, I guess I'm exhausted from all this traveling. I'll sing again after I've rested. Oh no, I'm sorry I forced you to sing. We should sleep early so you can rest. The prince's gentle words cut into the princess, who felt guilty for lying about her voice. Dawn arrived. The prince was in deep sleep, but the wolf remained unable to sleep. Deep slumber. She slowly walked around the lake, her head buzzing with anxiety. It's impossible for monsters and humans to get along. The goat's words replayed endlessly in her mind. I need to stay in princess form, the wolf thought. I can't be with the prince unless I keep lying. She felt conflicted about her feeling for the prince and her constant lies. The wolf prodded the lake's surface as if to erase her uneasiness. The water slowly rippled. The wolf glanced at it and saw a monstrous reflection. She heaved a big sigh and prodded the lake's surface again. Huh. There's no flower here. Interesting setup. Oh no. I vaguely remember this part. And I don't remember it being enjoyable. But we'll have to wait and see. There's a thing here, but we haven't had a clue as to what to do yet. What's this say? Large birds leading a stray person have fur rings on the right side. On the blink on the left. I can't read part of it. Fur rings on the right. And I don't know, maybe 8? Wait, was it 4 on the... Wait, hold up. Where's the 8 on the left? Okay, good. So it's... It might not be 8, but that's the number I can think of. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that one's not too bad. I'll take it. There's no flower to worry about. I'm a lot less worried about searching for, like, too many secrets. I still want to... Oh. They still hurt you. Got it. I still want to get the petals if I find them, but... Because I'm only really interested in the, Yeah, I'm only really interested in the, Wow. And the flowers, the stuff you get from the flowers, so... No, Prince! Okay. That's great. That's what I wanted to have happen. Hey. I'm not sure how you accomplished that, but it is rather impressive, Prince. I'll grab this petal here. No, 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 no. Not again. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. This is a lantern. Ask the prince to hold it and approach the fire. Guess he has to be a little closer. I thought he was close enough. So once we approach the fire, it gets lit, and now we can light stuff on fire. Ah, some monsters are afraid of fire. It seems they will not come closer. I mean, ironically, the princess is one such monster, but hey, what you gonna do? So if the prince is carrying a lantern, he's pretty safe from certain enemies. That's good to know. Oh, his fire went out. That is less good to know. I mean, it's still good to know because it tells me that it runs out, but probably would have been nice to have known that sooner. Okay, let's do this. Over time, the lantern's fire will burn out. So I've noticed. Many collected items decorate the witch's garden. Decorate this place, a continuous wailing basket. Count the red, yellow, and blue gems. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I don't want to, and I'm not going to. I am terrible at this puzzle. I did when I played this the first time I played this game, I didn't even do this puzzle. I struggled with it forever. It frustrated the daylights out of me, and I just could not get it right. So, I looked up the answer for it. Because I tried. I really tried to get this one. I just could not get this. I could not, for the life of me, figure out the answer. So, I think I might do the same thing here just so that I don't take up too much of your guys' time. Cause I get that, like, if I can find it. It's actually not that many. Huh. Like, I understand that, like, one of the points of this would be to one of the points of playing the game is to do the puzzles and have fun, but like this puzzle's not fun to me, and I could not figure it out last time, and I don't want to use up all your guys' time for this puzzle. So, since I don't want to spend all of my time on one puzzle, and I want to actually enjoy what we're doing, I'll see if I can find the answer. Alright, let's see here. see if that's the right answer. I had to do a bit of digging to find that. And I do apologize. I know that this is, it's not the most fun way of going about it necessarily, but I do not enjoy this puzzle. 593 is the answer. I do not enjoy this puzzle at all. I have tried it before and I'm not good at it. I couldn't solve it once. I don't trust my abilities to solve it a second time. And I don't want to frustrate myself trying to have a good time with you guys, so. However, I do want to state that for the most part, if I have puzzles in games, I do try to do them from the best I can, even if they're frustrating. It's just that one I really have a hard time with. The right is a shortcut. Down below is a difficult road. Yeah, you could just go on, but then we'd miss out on a flower. What have I done to myself? Okay, this is a collection of numbers. Is this the one I actually got stuck on? Was it not the ball one, but this one? Oh, I thought I could have thought it was the ball one that I got stuck on. Okay, this is a collection of numbers. Uncover 4 stories within stones. Each story contains information that indicates the order and location of the number sequence. If there wasn't a flower here, I so would have taken the easy pass. If you place a lantern near a spot where fire is out, you can light that spot on fire again. I need to come back over here, because I think we need to use this guy as a platform. I'm going to probably need the prince anyway, so let me head back and grab him. For instance, this puzzle already befuddles me completely, but I'm still going to try to do it anyway. I really think in some ways maybe I should have reversed this. I just remember really struggling on the on that other one. I don't know if I struggled on this one or not, but we'll find out. No, why did I let go of you? I need you to look at this guy. That he stays in stone form for me. Thank you. Okay, sleep, sleep, repose for 1 year, wake at the first hour, and not a second past. Looks like a picture of that, so I can remember it. We'll see how this goes. Pick up the lantern, bud. Alright. Okay, so yeah, it has to be lit, which is what I figured, but it's worth checking. Okay, let's do this thing. We need this thing to... Yeah, okay, I see how this is. If we get this thing lit, then we can go over here and light this one, and then more likely this will start the, Yep. That's what I figured. I'm willing to bet we have to do all this just to get the flower, honestly. Death in the forest and 4 days to notice. 3 witnesses, less than a third spoke. Why do I get a bad feeling that this is going to be really annoying to figure out? But I will do my best anyway. Okay, head down here. We need to head all the way back at this point. and go to the right. Seems like the first stones are two to the left and two to the right, it seems like. Okay, okay. So yeah, okay, that makes me feel better. So I don't have to necessarily have the picture that shows up there. That I didn't know for a fact if it did that or not. I'll still take the pictures anyway since I already started doing it and I've gotten to a habit now. But I appreciate knowing that. Okay, so it's a good thing I brought this lamp because we need something on three things, and I assume that the lamp is heavy enough. Please pick that back up, and we'll get moving. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Whew, that was too close. Pretty sure at full height that would kill me, so... A poisonous swamp takes 3 minutes to cross. The ninth to do so earns thrice his wealth. I did choose a puzzle platformer. I am not good at either of those, but I did choose a puzzle platformer to stream, so this is all on me. Please leave me alone. The answer they had to leaving me alone was no. I'm gonna leave the prince here for now, and we're going to go wolf farm. This should make life a little easier. Did the prince die? I don't think I died. Okay, yeah, so I think that guy's gonna kill the prince, isn't he? So we need to light this up. Uh-oh. Stop it! Okay, so we need to light that up. Probably something else we need to do. There's still one. We just need to find one more stone tablet right now. I'll keep the prince close by. Apparently letting him be alone has not worked out well for me. The fire here, my guess is lighting it will start that contraption we just saw. So we'll do this. I'll turn into the wolf. Kill this thing as fast as I can. Hopefully I still have the time. Come on, come on, come on. And done it. Okay, now we can head back down. Good. Pull the lever. So please leave me alone. What did I ever do to you? Besides the fact that I did try to kill one of your kind before. You might not have even liked the guy I tried to do that to. Illumination has two phases, a show of two beams and 3 pulsing glares. Okay. Well, it's about as useful as not studying for a test, really. Okay. See here. So we have this. We have to go all the way back now. And once we reach that, we should have all the information at least. Death in the forest, 4 days to notice. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why it's labeled like that. I kind of figured. 3 witnesses. So let's see. Sleep, sleep. Repose for 1 year. Wake at the first hour and not a second past. Each story contains information that indicates the order and location. The order has been given to me. So the question now is location. Show of 10 beams and 3 pulsing glares. The ninth to do so on thrice his wealth. I do not get it. I'm going to be honest with you. Each toy contains information that indicates the order and location. Wake at the first hour and not a second past. But it's sleep, repose for 1 year, wake at the first hour and not a second past. Okay. So, like... Sorry, sorry guys, I'm not talking much. I'm really concentrating here, trying to figure this out. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to look it up, to be honest with you. No, I don't know how to do this one. I'm sorry, guys. I really did try. Um, I really tried on this one. I felt bad doing it on the last thing too. I like to try to solve these puzzles myself if I can. But I do not know exactly what... I don't know how to get this one. See here if my guide tells me. I think this is the section that I got stuck on, like, throughout the game. Like, this is a puzzle I really could not figure out. Either of these last two puzzles I struggled with. That's 5. I don't know how you get... Like, what, do you go down 1? Is that how you get to the 5? Like, and then how do you get... I just don't get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't get it but when I did it the first time. I tried to get it, but I really just... I don't. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry, guys, that I had to look up 2 things in a row. I didn't want that to end up being the case, but I just really wasn't sure what else to do for that one. I had no idea how to do that one. I could have done I will concede that I probably could have done the balls in the background one, like the stuff in the background one. I don't remember exactly what they would be called, but I definitely think I could have done that. I thought that was the one I got stuck on. I didn't remember this puzzle. And if I had remembered that, I would have tried to do that one myself, I'll be honest. I do apologize for that. I feel bad, but I can't, I can't change the past, so I just have to try to do better in the future. Alright, Witch's Tale 5. One day a girl visited the witch and made a request. I wish to apologize to my brother. The witch listened to the wish, which was disproportionate to the girl's life, and she unexpectedly inquired, "Is that your wish? What a pitiful thing. Go apologize to him." "But I cannot see my brother anymore." The girl spoke to the witch amidst her sobs. Well, now I'm curious. How are we doing here? Alright, snowflower in this one. From the thing that came up a second ago, I'm going to take a wild gamble and say we might be about halfway through the flowers now. Which makes sense as we're a little over halfway through the story, it looks like. Okay, just give me a quick second to check on some things, make sure everything is running as smoothly as it can. Alright. Okay, just give me a quick minute, guys. I gotta think of something. Wow, my wall is unwoken. Just give me a quick second. I'll be right back. Okay. Can you just think for a minute there? I know I've been going a lot longer than this, and I enjoy doing the longer ones if I can. But I think I'm honestly I think I might be too tired actually. Maybe I started too late. I just do not think I have the energy to continue at this current moment. I did actually end up going a little longer than I wanted to get to the 2 hour mark, and I'm glad I was able to do that. But I was originally thinking maybe stopping after the Marshmallow Survey, because I'm feeling really, really tired for some reason. I don't know why. So, I do also need to grab something to eat, and I can have a snack, but I don't know. I just don't think I'm giving you guys the best quality I can give you, and I want to be able to do my best for you guys. And I guess I also feel really bad about doing those two puzzles the way I did them. So maybe it's maybe it's frustration at myself over that. But I think that this is probably going to be where I end this stream. I just don't quite I'm gonna save in actually now that I think about it. We made it over a little over halfway through the game, so it should only take one more stream to do this. And I think part of it's because I'm streaming so late. I don't know why, because I'm used to being up late, but like right now I'm just really tired. So I think it's for the best, so I can come back next time and maybe give even more 110% to this, and hopefully be able to solve the puzzles without having to look up a guide. Not really happy about that. But yeah, I wanted to stop for a second and pray about whether or not I should keep going, and I really think I should stop. It's not just how I'm feeling. It's that I do still have a few other things I need to do before I can go to bed today. So I do have a few other things that need to be accomplished. So I'm going to go to the ending scene here, because this is going to be where we end the stream for the day. I am really sorry about the short stream, but I mean, we did make it at least halfway through the story, which is pretty good. It's longer than I remembered it being. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone coming. I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. And I do look forward to seeing you all in my next stream. I don't know if I'll do another one this week. I've got a bit of a busy week going. That's part of the reason why I didn't necessarily get to stream earlier today. I've been kind of busy and having a bit of a struggle with my sleep schedule, so like it's been a bit frustrating too, and maybe why I'm tired. Yeah. Well, so let's just end that there. But yeah, no, I really do appreciate everyone showing up, and I look forward to seeing you in my next stream. And I will be seeing if I can find someone to raid. Actually, I almost forgot I should do that. But thank you to everyone again who came. I hope you enjoyed this. I know this was a different game than what I've been doing. It was between this and another game. I really thought I could get through. I really thought I could do the entire. I really thought I could do the entire game, but unfortunately that was not the case. I guess Oh man, I think I could have, but I think I'm more tired than I anticipated. So I'm gonna see if I can't find someone to raid. We'll raid over there, and yeah, I'm gonna end this. I think we're gonna end this here. So it's I'm gonna stop talking. Basically, I'm just rambling at this point. But yeah, thank you all for showing up. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I've already said this. I'm just repeating myself, but I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all in my next stream, which is probably going to be next week. But I'll see if I can't do another one this week. You'll obviously know because I'll go live. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. And this is Decking Up 47, signing off.